He got kicked out. Got Loki scammed. I was on the top of the mountain. I want to talk about that right now.
Not what we wanted.
Say good morning, Jin. Good morning. I haven't done a little vlog in a while. In the past 2 days, I've been preparing for a travel vlog. We are going to Gran Canaria. First, we're going to Sevilla by bus, and then from there, we're gonna catch a plane to the island. I'm gonna bathe this child, this stinky boy. Let's hurry this up. Look at this boy. You're so impatient.
A few moments later.
Look at this clean boy.
One eternity later.
What are you looking forward to the most?
Taking you up to our beautiful accommodation, a nice balcony, and just...
I cannot put that. Anywho, what are you looking forward to the most?
I am looking forward to not having so many responsibilities.
Chill time.
Yeah.
Looking forward to the most to seeing and experiencing new things that I haven't before. Hi, it's voiceover Nahya. I bet you thought you weren't gonna hear me in this video, but I'm here and this is a fit check. And also listen to this hype man.
I love actually. A sexy girl, oh my god.
In the bus now.
Driving the bus.
If it was you driving, it would be much better.
We would already be there. Somehow. We just left, we would already
teleport. And just like that, we embarked on what would be an 8-hour bus trip where all we had were our hopes and expectations and absolutely no clue of what was about to come our way.
12 o'clock midnight.
We are in Sevilla.
Welcome to the struggle bus. Population near near.
Turns out the airport only opens at 4 a.m. for some reason. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
So we pretty much screwed for 4 hours.
The saga of struggle continues. He got kicked out of the...
Now we in the fucking cold.
He got kicked out of the train station because it was actually closing. So now we have to figure out where to go. And we're just walking around until 5 a.m. because turns out the airport opens later because it's winter.
Scammed.
I'm not even recording with my camera because I don't trust it out. The McDonald's even be open. We're going into McDonald's that closes at 2 a.m. McDonald's is now closed. We found a random building with the door open and we're just here on the staircase. Okay, we went upstairs to just see. I said I wanted an adventure, but I wasn't expecting this.
This is like an apartment building slash business.
You wanna go up?
Yeah, you wanna go up?
Sure.
This elevator is giving me anxiety. I don't even want to imagine what's underneath my feet.
It's fine. Several incredibly long flights of stairs later, we finally found the place where we would be spending the rest of the night. And if we were lucky, we wouldn't need to relocate anymore. I guess we're staying here. After hours of sleeping in shifts on the freezing floor, we finally made it. We made it. 4:30. We slept on the floor. It was freezing cold. This was not what I was expecting of the trip, but I said I wanted more adventure this year.
That's for adventure. I delivered. Never said what type.
My bad, I guess. How does it feel to be warm again?
That feels like I'm in heaven.
I made it to the airplane. I'm sitting like all the way in the front. He's sitting all the way in the back. But as soon as the plane takes off, he's literally gonna be here. Why they couldn't have seated us together? There's no reason. They just wanted more money. All I know is that I just want to take off. Like, go. I want to get. And after just 14 hours of struggling, we finally made it onto the plane. And we were on our way to the island.
Look who it is. It's the bookie. Little did we know what would be waiting for us there, but let me not get ahead of myself.
2 hours later.
Here, we got the moon. We got the sunrise. So, we don't
look nice.
The batteries have been charged up a little bit. We have come to the realization that life is what it is, and we're gonna live with it.
Let me contextualize. We hit a few bumps along the road.
Just like, oh,
Even more bumps, aside from sleeping on a random building. Oh God. Focus. Okay. So we weren't able to rent the car because we got low-key scammed. I want to talk about that right now.
It's still hot.
Yeah. It's too fresh of a wound. We have no mean of transport in this island because apparently Bolts and Ubers don't exist here. No anything, only the bus. So we're limited to wherever the bus will take us, which cuts our activities
Severely.
by a lot. Yeah, cuts our freedom by a lot. But we are still committed to enjoying ourselves after taking a refreshing nap and a shower. So we're gonna make do. We're gonna go have lunch now. Hopefully it's decent.
We're gonna go have lunch, hopefully.
And then hopefully go to the beach. How you feeling, Pook?
Honestly, I'm very indifferent right now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's better than you were before.
I believe we're gonna have a nice holiday, but it's just gonna be not what we wanted.
We'll just make do.
As you'll see throughout the video, calm and energy in this island is slowing down and working with what you're given rather than what you had in mind. A lot of interesting things are being seen actually. Over there's something interesting.
Some of the pyramid.
Yeah, I still don't know what that was, but if you're wondering where we are, we actually got dropped off at the top of a random mountain.
And then hopefully go to the beach.
I swear our trip wasn't on April 1st, but it felt like we were the butt of the joke. Like, please show me the hidden audience. And at that point, we were done with that day. We walked down the hill back to our place. It was like a 40-something minute walk, and we just called it a day. At that point, it genuinely felt like the island was working against us.
Day 2.
We come out and it's instantly sunny. I'm gonna be doing a little recap of yesterday because yesterday I just completely gave up on recording on my camera. I know I recorded very little because it's still like at 100% battery on the first battery.
Yesterday was one of those days.
Yeah, it was just one of those days that we just kind of gave up. We wanted to go to a beach. They just kept telling us it's not this one. And the one that said it was that one left us on the top of the mountain. What are you doing here?
Village that only had a singular restaurant.
Yeah, it had one singular restaurant and I was so starving. I didn't want to eat there. This one made me eat there. And I'm glad because it ended up being the best food that we've eaten here so far. It was so good. I did not record it. I only took photos. I'm gonna put here somewhere in editing.
She took
the
a photo only at the end after
I took a photo mid-meal because I was eating. I was like, actually, this is so busting. I have to take a photo. The weird thing about that place was that it had like gambling machines in the restaurant. The restaurant itself was so empty. The people were friendly. The food was good. And the people just come to gamble in the machines. I don't know how the count is right now, but the island is winning. We are going to the beach right now. Then later on, we plan on going to the dunes. We'll see how it goes. This is literally where we were walking yesterday. So, walking to the beach now. Conclusions I took from this bus ride. For a city that relies on bus as the sole mode of transportation, it's not a very efficient system. It's not very intuitive. The bus driver this time was nice and he actually helped us. Tourism does exist in the resorts in areas like this. I'm imagining tourists only come here to stay in the resort. In a way, it's making me enjoy our holiday even more, even though there's been a bit of struggles because we're in the real part of the city and we
actually are with the residents.
We're actually experiencing what it's like to be here.
And it was at that moment that we realized perhaps all this place wanted was to show us a different perspective. What it's like to slow down and to be in a place that is actually community-based and that has built the structures for everyone to get what they need.
Apparently those at the end there are the dunes. I was expecting something bigger. We'll still see, but if it's just that, then it's a bit underwhelming.
Okay, for reference, this is what they look like on the website. Maybe I just didn't look into the photos close enough. I was just expecting a bit more. Regardless, we just kept moving along. We took some nice pictures. I'll insert them here. And we just kept enjoying this beautiful day that was given to us.
At the beach now. It's nice and warm. It's quite windy on this side. Apparently on the other side, the island is less windy. We saw this little excursion thing. It's quite touristy. However, I liked what was included. It might be a nice thing to do tomorrow.
Before that, let me take you with me to this brunch that we had. We actually were supposed to go to a lunch reservation 2 hours after this. We had both been craving an English breakfast for a bit. We just had to stop there and get this. Look at the size of this plate. Needless to say, we did not go to our lunch reservation after. Review.
Tribal Lounge. They're actually number one on book right now. Very good.
Between this and the place yesterday.
They both have their merits. The place yesterday wins on food taste. This place wins on overall.
Yeah, this place environment-wise wins. That other place taste-wise, and I think it was a bit more local. We had the sangria, if you couldn't tell. I'm already scooted the hell down. I'm ready to pass out on the beach right now.
20 minutes later.
Now we leave. We're gonna fry this beach. Want to come back tanned to Lisbon mid-February. Like I wasn't even there. I swear I didn't even stay 20 minutes under the sun and I was already all fried up. It wasn't extremely hot, but the sun there, it cooks you. I also made a mistake of putting on coconut oil to tan, but I quickly learned it was not needed. After a while, I decided to go test out the waters, to get a swim in maybe. I quickly gave up on that because it was so cold. Loaf. Hi, Loaf Boy. It's a chino. Got something for the cat. We can see the dunes from here. It turns out that is about as much as we would see from it. We couldn't walk on them and they did end up being quite underwhelming, but we did still end up taking some really nice photos. Oh, such a fat soul. This is the size Chino wants to be. And that is pretty much how we wrapped our second day on the island. The sky is looking beautiful. Bliss is the girl versus island score after the day, but there's still so much ahead. I'll meet you guys in the part 2 of girl versus island. See you next time.